Now, if you don't know me, my name is Michael O, and I love sports and I love track and field. But beyond that, look at this guy to my right. Maybe he's on my left. I don't know how the video is coming out. But look at this kid. Look at this guy. And in the realm of track and field, take a second and think, what event would you say that he was good at? If you saw this kid walking around, he has a track and field, his high school track and field shirt on. What event would you say that he did? Now look at him here. I'll put up one more image on the screen for you and take your guess. Here he is. Here he is in his burly high school uniform. He has the shoulders. He has a good build. You know, maybe you might think, oh, he's a good 400-meter runner, maybe an 800-meter runner, maybe a javelin thrower or something. Who knows? Who knows? But would you think that he would be one of the top 60-meter runners and 100-meter runners in the country? He's actually number 2 in the country right now in the 100 meters. No joke, no joke. And this is Gatlin Bair out of Idaho, which just adds another layer. Now I've seen a lot of kids run. I've ran with a lot of kids, and I don't never remember getting smoked or smoking anyone. Well, I remember smoking some people, but I don't remember too many times getting smoked by anybody from Idaho. But I will say, if it was me and a whole bunch of other kids, they are getting smoked by this boy from Idaho. This guy has the number 2 100-meter dash time in the country. He ran it at the Texas Relays just this past weekend. He had one of the top times out of everyone at the Texas Relays, and he's only a high schooler. Now, if you don't know Texas Relays, they got pros who go there. They have some of the top colleges go and run at the Texas Relays, as well as they offer, for the high schoolers, they let you come and run through. And he had one of the fastest times out of everybody. Now, let's get into the races. I'm going to make myself small, and I will put these races up on the screen for you guys. I'm pretty blown away. Now, some people say that looking online, some sources say that he's a junior. Some sources say that he's a senior. I don't know. All I know is that this dude is fast, and we need to figure out what the heck are they feeding these kids, because these boys are going off. This is his prelim race. Let's start it. Out. Just strong, fast. Unofficial, it was a 10.13. Unofficially, it was a 10.13, but officially, he did come through at a 10.18 100-meter dash. The win was a 2.1, so just zero point 0.1 over the allowable, but regardless of the win, still a good time. Definitely a 10.2 with no win. He's running a 10.2. With win, he's running a 10.18. He goes on into the finals, and in the finals, it is a stacked field. He has Nicholas Harbor and so many other just great high school runners. There's so many people running 10.3, 10.4, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to pull up the final in just a moment, and he does it again. To me, on film, he looks to be tall. He looks to have a great start. The guy in this prelim, I'm going to show it one more time, actually. In this prelim, if you look to the guy, as we're looking on the screen, to his left, they look to have like faster turnover speed than him, but he looks to have just more length and strength, and is just going. I don't know. It's really crazy to me. I'm going to show you. Just look real quick. Look and see if he looks like he has fast turnover or if it's something else. He's out, though. He got a great start. But the dude to the left looks like his feet are just hitting the ground. His feet don't look like they're hitting the ground too crazy. But the time don't lie. It don't, I guess it doesn't matter if you're hitting the ground faster, if your turnover is faster, if I just flat out beat you. But that's just one little observation that I have. He doesn't look to be so fast, but the times are fast, my guy. Now, let's do one more. Give me one moment. I'll pull up that second one on the screen. This boy is nasty. This is the finals. Again, going with some of the fastest high schoolers in the country. Some of the high schoolers of some of the fastest high schoolers of all time, low key. And Nicholas Harbor had one of the best times. Um, what am I trying to say? Nicholas Harbor has some of the best 200 meter dash times indoor. I know they're about to run 100, but I just had to say that. And yeah, let's do this, Brutus. All right, 200 meters. Let's see who got that smoke. Out. He's out. He's at 60. He's away. He's slightly away.
Idaho, outquit Torrance of Westlake.
One more time. Nicholas Harbor's that diamond green.
Gatlin Bair of Bolings. Idaho, outquit Torrance of Westlake.
Man, well, I gotta see this one more time. Out.
100 meters. Gatlin Bair of Bolings. Idaho.
This is funny, and he as this guy goes, he also plays football, but if he pursues track, he's gonna get a lot of comparisons. Off the top, you're gonna compare him to Mathew Boling because they're both basically white guys, Caucasian guys who are blazing fast. So he's getting, at least me, I'm gonna compare him to Mathew Boling. But what's interesting to me is that I feel like he even low-key runs like Mathew Boling with his arms. Like, his arms are weird. I think in this race, there's people, and this is just a cool thing about track, because in this race, I feel like this guy doesn't have like, quote unquote, the best form, or a track coach might not be like, hey, run like him, because his arms kind of swing a little out and heavy to me. Just my opinion. I feel like some of the other kids in this race have better technical, swing your arms up and down form. But it doesn't matter. He's just still mashing them. It seems like he's like rotating back a little bit when he swings back. Maybe his arms are just swinging that heavy back that he rotates a little. But yeah, all I can say is, to me, he runs like Mathew Boling. And also, he's white and he's fast, I guess. But he schmacked. In the final, that was a 10.28 100-meter dash. He is behind only a kid named Isom. In high school, Isom ran a win legal 10:10. We're going to watch that as well. But yeah, that's Gatlin Bair of Idaho. He's also a 4-star recruit in football. So we'll have to see what he's up to. Man, I want to go. I need to get in contact. I need to go and watch what he's doing. Learn. We all need to learn a thing or two. Go see what's going on the farm out here. What's going down in the farms of Idaho, because this boy is blazing. He has a lot of football offers. Again, a 4-star recruit, and with that speed, if he can move laterally and stay injury free, he's gonna be nice on the football field. But I gotta watch this 100-meter dashes one more time before we wrap it up. B. Let me get out of the way of this. I want to see the start up close. The guy to his... Look at his arms! The dude from IMG. There's a guy to Gatlin's right. If you rewatch it, the guy to Gatlin's right goes to IMG Academy. And he is someone who I feel like has the prototypical track form. Like, his arms are very, very, very straight. Now, everyone runs different. Usain Bolt's form is different than Justin Gatlin's form, who's different than Christian Coleman, just based on their size, their coach, whatever, just based on what God has given them. But I feel like that IMG dude has low-key, it looks like textbook form, but it didn't matter. This Gatlin dude just looks tall, strong, and clearly fast. So make sure to be on the lookout for him. Best of luck to this dude in the future. We're going to watch one other race in another video of this kid named Isom. And between these two, I always like to look on the bright side. I always like to look on records falling. But, might see a high school record fall low-key. If we can get a good sunny day, the high school 100-meter dash record could fall this season. But what we would need is, one, to have a great sunny day where everything just kind of comes together. Good competition, and Matt Bowling ran a 9,900 in high school, and one of these guys could do it because they're running 10-1s in what is it? In April, in late March, April. So we'll see. That was Gatlin Bair. I need to get. I'm taking a trip to Idaho. I'm taking a trip to Idaho. I hope anyone who sees this has a great day. I'm out. Peace.